Come on, brother. Let's go work out. Seriously, man. Let's go work out. We completed the first 30 days. We're on to our second 30 days. So I just wanted to do a recap of how my first 30 days on the Athlean program went. Now, to be completely honest with you, the first 30 days, okay, if we start back from the beginning, before I started doing this program, I haven't worked out for about 3 years. At this point, I'm not even sure if it was maybe longer. All I remember is the pandemic hit. I stopped going to the gym with my buddy. We went for a few months after they let us back in the gym, which was only for 14 days that we were locked down in Florida, where we really couldn't do much. Went back to the gym for a few months, and then we kind of just tapered off. He started not showing up, and then I started working out by myself, and then it was too boring working out by myself, so I stopped not showing up. And then next thing you know, we're not at the gym anymore. And I go from on my way to being below 210. I think I was like 215 at the time. I had came down from being like 233, 235. So I was doing a really good progress. You know, I was very proud of myself. And then next thing you know, I just completely fell off, and I just worked a lot, ate a lot, and going to the gym was not a part of my life anymore. So I slept in, and here we are till today, where I'm 247, and hoping eventually by the end of the year at least that I can get down to about 215, 210 would be my ideal place to get down. But first 30 days was rough. I had a lot of weeks where I skipped. So something that was supposed to be 30 days actually ended up taking me probably 100 days to complete because of all the inconsistencies, all the trying to be consistent, going from being very consistent, then not doing anything at the gym at all, then trying to get back into the gym is a very difficult thing that a lot of people don't talk about. You know, a lot of people don't show the struggles at the beginning. You know, sometimes you watch these workout videos and you see these buff guys, and you know, it's like they've been buff their whole entire life. So you're like, oh man, I'm probably never gonna get that way. But you know, there is a long and hard process, and there is a way to overcome that, but it does take time, and it does take a lot of failures at the beginning. So the first 30 days, I'm just gonna, you know, say it is what it is. It was something to get me started, but this is a 90-day program. So moving on to the next 30 days is continuing to work on consistency, because that really is all it is. I mean, there's so many different type of exercises you can do, and I'm pretty sure they all work. But unless you become consistent at the gym of finding a program that you can do, that you can follow, then it's not, all those exercises not going to mean anything unless you're consistent. And I'm finding that out right now, is that, you know, if I skip 2 weeks and then go do another video, and the way that the first 30 days was mapped out, that it could be like 3 weeks before I even get to do legs again. And then it feels like I'm starting all over again. I'm feeling those soreness all over again, like it was the first time of me working out. So that is one of my biggest struggles, and I hope to correct in the next 30 days. So as you can see, I don't know how many of you guys are following me, but my first 30 days worth of videos have really dragged on. And so these next 30 days, hopefully it's a more condensed, where I'm just popping out videos, 3, 4, 5 times a week, to get that consistency going, and then to also see change in my body, to see change in my level of endurance, my level of energy, to see, if I can really drop the weight that I want to drop. And I'm just giving myself like a big gap, to say, I have a year to drop let's see, going from 247, probably about 30 pounds. So, but hopefully, 30 pounds, if you're consistent, 30 pounds can be less than a year, to be honest. 30 pounds, you can probably do that in 6 months or so if you're consistent. So, but, I'm just giving myself some grace, because I know that we struggle and that things come up, and that, we're not always disciplined, or I'm not always disciplined enough to say, Jack, you have to do this every single day. You got to get in the gym. Now, this next 30 days is mapped out a little bit different than the previous 30 days, where I was just working one single body part every single day. This is kind of going towards a push, pull days. And so I think you work out, 2 or 3 days, and then you have a rest day, and then you work out 2 or 3 days, and then you have another rest day, versus the first 30 days was like you work out 6 days and then you rest on the 7th day. This is probably a little bit more my speed, because I haven't been able to consistently do the full 6 days of working out on the first 30 days. So this is more of, probably will work better for me, because I know that I'll have a rest break in the middle of the week that I'll be able to take advantage of. So I'm excited for the next 30 days, and we'll do another recap, on day 60 to see how everything is going. Oh man, whew, that hurt, y'all. I'm feeling it all through here. I don't think I still recovered from last week's bicep workout. Yo, I thought today would have been a lot easier, but I'm struggling here, y'all. I'm struggling here. But we gonna keep on going, because ain't no stopping. That bar is really hurting my hands. I feel like I could do a lot more, but I got baby hands, so they hurt as soon as I hold on to that bar. Another day down into the workout. This was actually a tough one. Had 7 workouts. Felt like I got some back in there, some biceps in there. Felt like some triceps at times. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Got some lats in there. I think I worked out 3 or 4 muscle groups, which I'm usually only working out 1 muscle group per workout. So it was a lot different. Felt a lot more strenuous. I don't know if I said that right, strenuous, whatever. But completing it felt good. It's Monday. Got a whole week ahead of us. Got a lot more training to do. Tuesdays are always my weakest as far as being consistent and working out on Tuesdays, because that's when I usually work a full day. So I got to get up early, got to get the kids ready, work a full day, come home, have about hour and a half before I go play basketball. And I don't like to count basketball as a workout day. So only time that I really have on Tuesday to work out is if I wake up super early, like 5 o'clock, which means I would have to go to sleep super early, which is my biggest downfall, is putting that phone away, getting off social media, stop scrolling, and take my behind to sleep. So we'll give it a go and see how it goes, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.